But it's at this point, it's just becoming too much. And I tend to like pump the brakes and actually back up on the first night of our date.
If you are dating for that reason, to get that validation and that check mark and that security, you're not ready to date. You have to go into this knowing that.
I can get any guy I want. No, you could sleep with any guy that you want.
We're not going to let you humiliate these men. They deserve the best. So calling us naive, it's never gonna work. Insulting the passport bros, we're gonna be clapping back at you ladies.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
All right, all of my fellow 40-something-year-olds who hate dating as much as I do. I have not been on a dating app in several months.
All right, guys, now I got to explain something before I get into this. Now, my past about 3 videos, I've been showing these videos of women in their 40s. I'm showing what it's like at the end of the tunnel, right? You have women that are getting with guys, divorcing, well-mannered, eligible bachelors. They're making them eligible bachelors and leaving them in the dust. And these guys are leaving, getting up, jumping on planes, and going to where? Find something feminine and delicate. This is what it is. Let's hop right into it.
And so I decided Friday night that I would get on one. And I matched with this guy and we start chatting away. Continued into Saturday and Sunday, and we'd made plans for Wednesday night. And then the more we talked, we were kind of like, we were kind of hitting it off. We're like, let's do Tuesday night too. Then comes Monday, and he's like, hey, do you think you can slip away and meet me for coffee? And so I do. The date was about 5 hours long, and it was great. Went well. Very attractive man, great job, just all around seems like a great catch, right? So that night, it was great. Sent me a text afterwards, had a good time, all the things. Then Wednesday night, we go to dinner, and he picks out the place. I meet him at his house. We ride together to the restaurant. And as we're sitting there, kind of, halfway through dinner, he decides to tell me, he's like, you check a lot of my boxes. I'm really into you. I've told all my sisters about you. I say all mine, his 2 sisters. They've seen pictures of you and this and that. And I'm like, whoa. Slow your roll, bro. And so dinner still is fine. Great. We move on. I go back home. He sends me a bunch more text, kind of just, again, I'm really into you. I really go after what I want. But it's at this point, it's just becoming too much. And I tend to like pump the brakes and actually back up on the first night of our date. I just said, I really just don't get excited. I've been in this dating game longer than you. He's been divorced 2 years. I've been divorced for 14. So yeah, I've been in this fucking single dating game for a hell of a lot longer. And he proceeded to also tell me he's gone on like 40 dates in 2 years. And I'm like, holy, that is more dates than I've gone on in my life. Let alone in 2 years. Jesus. So anyway, I tell him I'm not excited. I don't get excited just because I've had so many letdowns. So I contain any and all excitement. And he was kind of irritated by that. So after the second date, then he sends me a message the day after. And he's like, hey, I was reflecting on last night. I think I probably said too much, kind of opened up too much. I'm like, yeah, you think? And I just messaged him back like, hey, I get you being vulnerable, telling me how you feel. I'm just not in that place right now. It just seemed like an emotional dump, and I'm still digesting it, and I just handle things differently. And it kind of rubbed him the wrong way, and we were supposed to go out tomorrow night. He texted me today, canceled plans.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
And I just said, oh, are you going to LA? Because he was going to LA to meet some chick. And he's like, irritated that I thought he was going on that trip. And I just was like, I'm just asking. I don't care. And so he canceled all plans for the weekend, and he's just like, I'll contact you next week. I'm just gonna kind of let this simmer. So yeah, no, I don't think so. I think we're good. I don't think there's a match anymore. I don't know, what would you guys do? I'm like, I wasn't really, after all that emotional crazy dump, like, I get it, I love, you know, that he's so into me, but I'm just not at the same level as he is, and he really just didn't seem to like my boundaries.
You sure about that? You sure about that? That's why?
And I have these boundaries for a reason. I've been through a ton of therapy, and I've been single a lot longer. I'm gonna have boundaries. I'm not settling. Like, what the? But seriously, dating in your 40s is terrible. Why does it have to be so bad?
Huh? Now look at this.
Very attractive man, great job, just all around seems like a great catch, right? Like, you check a lot of my boxes. I'm really into you. I've told all my sisters about you. I say all mine, his two sisters.
Whoa. Did y'all see that? I know you guys are sitting back, just listen to her unfold, and she's showing why most women are going to be like her, right? Right away, when he was over, when he showed himself into it, and that's why he's been on 40 dates. I'm gonna be honest. He was on 40 dates in 2 years because he's like that, and women aren't just into that. I don't know why he would continue that, but he's seen it happening. He's seen he's about to get deaded. He felt it. He's seen no light. It got dark all of a sudden, and it did. She made it dark, right? And man, it's sad, but he was a nice guy. He was a nice guy, and the reason why she went out with him, he checked off all of the boxes at first. Then she met with him, and he talked too much. Guys ruin themselves all the time like that, like, right? In the West, you can't talk too much. Even when you leave, you can't talk too much. But he did this too much. And women even tell you themselves, sometimes you need to shut up and then you get some. But he didn't know. But it's wild because that's why she's still single all this time. After she's been divorced for 17 years or 13 years, whatever she said. Let me go on to the next one.
You're wondering if you're ready to date again after divorce? Ask yourself this question. Hey, I'm Britt, and I'm here to help you date more confidently and successfully after divorce. What you can ask yourself is, when I'm going on these dates, or when I'm thinking about going on these dates or looking for this person, am I doing this so they can validate that I am worthy of love, deserving of love, and ready for love? If you are dating for that reason, to get that validation and that check mark and that security, you're not ready to date. You have to go into this knowing that and being sure that you are worthy, you are valuable, and that you are the prize. You're feeling really insecure, lacking that confidence, and looking for something external through dating, you might want to hit the pause button. Gotta work from the inside out, work on your beliefs, work on your self-confidence, and know that you are a catch. Because if you go out there seeking it, you're gonna keep repeating past patterns and get disappointed. Follow along for more dating after divorce tips.
More women giving advice about dating after divorce. It's gotten this bad, right? To where she's sitting there with an evil smile on. Contact me for more tips and pay $15.99 at the tone. She sounded like a voice message. Man, it's sad. Let me go to the next one.
Okay, I just have to say this, but dating in 2023 as a 32-year-old divorced woman,
So proud.
is freaking wild. Like, sometimes I'll just be looking at situations like, what the was that? You know? Like, it's...
You know where all this confidence comes from? These women are divorced. You know, it's the last lady had confidence too, right? And her channel was pretty divorced. So this woman, confidence comes from her getting that back. They got to the money, right? They have a certain amount of money coming in every month. Probably don't need to work now. And they're not doing that. So these women are very confident. Or if they're working, they have a lot adding to it. They're very confident until hard times come. When hard times come and they need men around, it's going to get very desperate out here, right? And you guys, a lot of you guys will be gone. Especially the guys watching me, they'll be gone. They won't be around to be your shining armor.
Like, it's hard to offend me nowadays, and I don't get easily attached to literally anybody.
Do you think men are important? Like for what?
So when you think like you've made a play or something, I already know what's going on because I've like been through all that shit already. So it doesn't affect me. Like, I'm just gonna go ghost, you know? Ladies, if you want to know if a guy is genuine or not, just don't sleep with them. Like, that's literally it. Just don't sleep with them. Like, wait some months. Wait some months till you sleep with them and give them your precious gift that you could possibly give somebody.
Wait months? You're 32 years old. A guy is automatically going to assume you're getting with someone else. But you know what? You'll be waiting months to get with that guy. You have somebody on the back burner. Every man knows that. You women can't keep your legs closed. Why would he wait for months? You're literally going to be doing it with someone else. A lot of you women have no control.
Because whenever you sleep with these guys and you create those soul ties, it's over. It's over. My mind is so clear, like being celibate. I know exactly like what I'm looking for. I could see a player from a mile away. And I don't want anything to do with it. So
somewhere along the line, I got used to being alone.
don't sleep with them. I'm going to preface it by saying this. We live in a society where there is this hookup culture, and you think it's so hard, like, not to feel loved or not to be with somebody. It's actually so easy if you just don't do it, because you are getting rid of all that extra attention, all those guys that, like, just want to mess around, all those guys who just, like, want you for a night, whatever. I hate it when girls say, I can get any guy I want. No, you could sleep with any guy that you want. Men will literally screw a corpse. Like, we've seen that, you know, that's facts. It's not that. It's finding, like, a genuine man who has a connection with God, who will love you unconditionally, will wake up and choose you, like, every single day. There's such a huge difference, and I think that we get so caught up.
So she said, find a man that has a connection with God. Well, God said to work it through, right? Until you can't anymore. A lot of you women aren't doing that. You're posting on TikTok saying dating after divorce and in my 30s, and then talking about having a connection with God. Now, was there certain things in play that God said you can get a divorce? Was that in play? Was he cheating? Was he doing all of those other extra things? Right? Probably not. Irreconcilable differences, or whatever you call that.
Irreconcilable differences. Even the happiest couples have some differences that don't ever get resolved. The research is very clear. When they interview couples at the beginning of their relationship and then decades later, they still have some of the same differences that they came in with. But the happiest couples make a lot of room for their differences to peacefully coexist. And they have way more things that work for them than that area that does not.
Is not a good reason for divorce.
I think that we get so caught up in, like, what the world views dating as versus, like, what it should be. And it's so sad. It's so sad how there's, like, very few men that have the right intentions nowadays. But if you stay celibate, it's so easy and so clear to see through all the BS. And that is my message for today.
I already see through the BS that you're putting up. Come on, stop it. All right. Modern women, this is what they do. They gaslight, sugarcoat, say things just to say them. She really thinks that she's talking logically, but she's not. This says USA is the top country where you can get a real honest husband for everlasting marriage. My African sisters, get yourself an American hubby before they're all taken. And what she means by that is she knows that guys are looking. A lot of guys have departed from the women that are divorcing. They're leaving divorce capital, right? And trying to go around to countries like Africa, where women don't want to get divorced. Countries like the Philippines, right? Where women want to take care of you, don't want to get divorced, and life is peachy keen, right? Of course, bad things happen everywhere, but guys want to experience some happiness. Let me get on to the next video.
Good morning, everyone. And this morning, wake up and looking TikTok feed, and one lady said her boyfriend gave her 10,000 British pounds per month. She doesn't have to work. Oh my God! I have been working very hard, not even make like 10,000, not even make like 1,000 pounds a month. Well, what should I do? Let's go to find boyfriend.
Yeah, so she's looking for a man, right? And I don't know how I feel about that. That seems a little money motivated, seems a little off. That Thai woman was looking to recruit someone to pay her bills. You gotta be careful, guys. When you go to certain places, you have to be careful. I see a lot of guys getting tricked in places like Pattaya and Colombia as well. Tread carefully out there.
Why the fuck are we matching? She said what? Look at the shoes he bought me. Yeah. What? He bought me these. Oh, what? Wow. Say thank you. He bought me these. Say thank you. What? We matching, ain't we? We too cute. In the crib, look, you gotta do this. In the crib with my foot. Come on. I'm going to. Do it right now. 1, 2, 3. In the crib with myself, we be vibing. You gotta do the L. Put the L up. In the crib with my club, we be vibing. Plastic in my crib, we be outside with. In Vegas, then we can run through like cheddar. In the yeah, run through like Swiss cheese.
Are we caring about that?
Look, didn't I have a different wig on earlier? Yeah. Switching it up. He said he wanted a different bitch. All right.
This is very fitting. It says passport bros left these women, yes, in the dust. He's happy to have her. She doesn't care about no commitment, right? He's probably just paying her, buying her things, and that's it. But he's going for it.
Look, didn't I have a different wig on earlier? Yeah. Switching it up. He said he wanted a different bitch. All right. I'm a different bitch for you. Ooh, what? Ooh, and you bought this bra. Oh. You bought this bra and my shoes. Well, you bought more than that.
You can have her. That's what guys are leaving behind.
And I want to make something clear. There is this misconceptions that you ladies have that these men are coming to us because we are poor. Okay, you're saying they're traveling for sex. So what is holding them back to stick to you and have sex with you? What will make a man pay so much money to come to a country like this for a woman?
I want something feminine and delicate.
It's because we are giving them the peace they want. We're giving them the love that they want. There are so many men out here.
Whew. She said, what's holding these men back to stick with you and have relations with you? What is it?
Pay so much money to come to a country like this for a woman. It's because we are giving them the peace they want. We're giving them the love that they want. There are so many men out here, black men, who have their families. They are happy here. By the way, if I'm from the village and I'm defending the passport bros, ask yourself what is going to happen once everybody is against your insults. Because we are not going to let you humiliate these men. They deserve the best. So calling us naive, it's never gonna work. Insulting the passport bros, we're gonna be clapping back at you ladies.
Oh, you heard that? This Kenyan sister said we're not gonna let you disrespect these passport bros. Why did she say that? Because everything you're saying that we are, they're saying we're not. They're going, wait a minute. What these women are saying, these guys aren't like that.
Word.
Right? So we're not going to sit back and tolerate it or let this disrespect continue. We're going to speak up for these men. Right? And guys are looking forward to, I mean, look, the other woman was from Africa. She's saying, get yourself a passport, bro. These African women are stepping up. Now, can you find one everywhere? Not everywhere. Be careful. There are a lot of modern woman cities out there, or pockets, right? But you guys know they're everywhere. They're even in the Philippines. They're in Thailand. They're everywhere. You just have to move accordingly and make sure you test the woman when you meet her and do certain things to be sure you're not taken for everything. And you get it with a woman, she says, I want to go back to the West. Say, I can't help you accomplish that dream. Sorry. And keep moving.
Oh, absolutely.
So you don't end up, you know, in love and then not in love. It happens. I spoke to a guy recently who it just happened to. But anyway, guys want to go and meet women that are like this. Reasons why? It's because we all understand there's more to life. They're going through anything that's not this. See y'all next video.
This is the way.
Passport bros. Cash for no.